Hey guys, this is Joy back again with another video, and I just wanted to say thank you so much, everyone, for tuning into my channel. Thank you for all the love, the likes, the shares, and subscribes. Thank you for leaving comments. And for those of you that don't know, I am doing my coaching session. It's going to be 50% off until September the 26th. So make sure you go ahead and get your coaching session in. Email me at livenarcfree9@gmail.com, and we'll get that set up. And also make sure you're following me on Instagram at livenarcfree. So this is going to be another question and answer video. I'm not going to reveal the person's name because I don't know if they wanted me to let them know who they are because I believe he has a channel, but I didn't want to expose his name because I don't know. It's kind of private. But I think it's something that I should talk about and make a video because I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably wondering. Or you may have the same question or you may feel the same way, but you may not be wanting to ask. So there's actually two parts to it. Let me see how I should do this. So he has this one because he asked me. Okay, so I'm going to read the first one. So it's a two-part question video here. Let me just go back to it. Shout out to my subscribers and everything. I just had it right here. Where did it go? Okay. All right, cool. So, he actually messaged me. The person messaged me. What was it, like a day ago? And we were like kind of going back and forth, but he wrote a lot, so I'm just like, okay. But shout out to him. I'm sure he's probably watching. But he's basically saying he's like missing his ex narc. He's saying it's impossible to stop missing her. He said, I am just sat watching boxing. Last time I watched boxing, we were chatting online. Everything reminds me of her. She's gone. She's already effing my replacement before she dumped me. So the embedded that relationship before she dumped me because she didn't like being alone in her flat. This is what the need I satisfied. Once she got someone to live with, she lied to me until she was moving in with him, then dumped me. She knew I knew and subject me to the strain. Do you think she's likely to come back or will she have discarded me forever? Well, first, I want to say I'm sorry that you're going through this. It's definitely a tough situation to deal with, and that actually kind of reminds me of what happened with me and my second narc because I believe once he found out that I wasn't willing to listen to his bull crap and take the abuse and I was standing up for myself, then like I said, he slowly but surely ghosted and then so-called dumped me or whatever. And I think he eventually moved in with his replacement or whatever. But yeah, I honestly think that she probably will come back, but since she's already secured that supply and she's living with that person, so she's entertaining this new guy and she's spending all of her time and her energy on this new person. So she doesn't really like she still knows that you're there and that you love her and care for her, so she's just putting you up on a shelf, like keeping you there, like, okay, I have this person, so I'm not going to worry about them because I know he's there. So because she thinks that she owns you, so you're like a possession to her. And she'll come back, I'm sure, like when she's bored or when the maybe the new replacement will start to kind of see through her a little bit, or when she just wants that um attention from you. Because the thing about what you guys don't know about narcissists is like just because they're with you or you're like their so-called partner or spouse, that doesn't mean that they're going to stop talking to other people. Like they still need sources of supply from other people, and sources of supply basically just means attention, adulation, just anything from different people. It's not everything can't come from their spouse. That's just them, they can't help it. That's just who they are. They just need that attention. And good or bad, you know. You're never the only one when you're with a narcissist. You must know that. And that was something that I had a problem with because I'm just like, if you're with me, you're with me. Like you don't need to be flirting with other people. There's no need for that. So, but that's just them if you're in a relationship with them. So, and then he says, will she have discarded me forever? No, they never discard anyone forever. Like they're always, I mean, The thing about it, because I was talking to him, I said the fact that she dumped you, it's more likely that she won't try to hoover you for a long, long time because she was the one that did it. But if it was the opposite way, if you was the one that left her, then she probably would be trying to get you back because they don't like to be dumped first. They'd rather do the dumping. So yeah, you may not hear from her in a while. Maybe like give it like 6 months to a year, maybe, or even longer than that. It just depends on like how the relationship is going with this new person, you know. And if she's getting all that attention and affection and admiration from this new person, then she'll be good for a while. But she'll still come by. She'll still stalk you. She'll still check up on you and all that stuff. So just be aware. And then he had another part to this another question, because to be honest, I was reading through his messages and it seems like he really does care about her and he really wants to for her to come back into his life. And I'm sitting here thinking like this person really doesn't understand like self. And no, I'm not judging because he has a YouTube channel. So but he just, it sounds like he doesn't really have self love or self respect, maybe, or something that wasn't really, his needs weren't met as a child. Maybe has something to do with what happened when he was younger. I don't know because I have experienced that myself, so that's how I know. But it sounds like you still are like shocked about what's going on, like you don't want to believe what's happening, that she's left. And I went through that when I first, my first relationship with the narc. I didn't want to believe what was happening. I didn't want to believe that he was dating someone else, that he dumped me. And I was like in denial, and that's a stage of grief, different stages of grief. Like you're in denial, you don't want to believe what's happening. It's probably just too hurtful for you to accept it, you know. And I definitely have empathy for you. Let's see here. So let's see the second part of his question. Okay, so he goes and says, when my ex narc asked to be friends and I asked her for an apology, which, I mean, you didn't do anything wrong, so I don't see why you asked her for an apology, but I get it because you probably love the person that you thought she was. So I get it. And I think one time I actually apologized to my second narc because we was like getting into an argument about something and I was thinking that it was my fault, but in actuality it was him and he just didn't care. You know what I mean? But I was the one that ended up going out of my way to apologize. So, but anyway, he says she was half he says she gave a half-hearted apology and then said it would be the last message she'd ever sent me, which is not true because they never let you go. Do you think I hurt her, or do you think there is anything I could have done to re-engage her? No, because narcissists, they don't care. So it's like, I mean, even if you did like offer her an apology or asked her to give it to you, it would be half-hearted, you know. Yeah, her apology, yeah, they don't care. Point blank period. And then he says, I sent her a poem and a gift for her birthday and some beautiful letters, but she ignored them. And it's because they can't receive love and they hate people that love them because they don't love themselves. So they're thinking like, you love me, like you're stupid. You know what I mean? So it's like that, yeah. And then he says, next Sunday is the anniversary of our meeting. Do you think there is anything I could do and re-engage her? I'd say leave it alone. I mean, I know you really probably love her. I mean, maybe you're attached to her. You're attached to the person that you thought she was because she's not who she says she is. You know, she's like really evil and mean and like she doesn't care about you. That's what she's showing you. She doesn't care. And I know like we have this thing in society. It's like we want what we can't have, but you got to really be honest with yourself. It's like, why are you going out of your way to be with someone that doesn't want to be with you? You know? You got to really think about this. And I know that there's other people that are going through this as well. Like, think about it, guys. Like, you want to be with someone that wants to be with you. And I'm telling myself this too because I struggle with this as well. Like, wanting something that you can't have, wanting to chase something, feeling like, oh, if I catch it, I've achieved something. But if somebody wants to be with you, you're gonna know it. Like you're not gonna have to like fight for it and like struggle. Like that's not what love is all about. So let's go back to it. Let's see here. And then yeah, he says it causes so much pain to be ignored. Yeah, that's true. And he said I suffered much. Do you think I messed up? No, you didn't mess up. You are just being yourself. You want to love, but you can't love someone that can't receive love. Narcissists can't receive love. They don't know what love is. So you got to look at it like that. And then there is no one I wanted to hurt less than her. I hate this. It's been He says it's been torture. I tried to give her the best that I could. Did I mess up by asking her? No, you didn't mess. He said, did he mess up by asking for an apology? No. She was the one that did wrong. You didn't mess up. You didn't do anything. You want to be with her. She doesn't want to be with you. And I know that's probably attractive to you, but she's showing you her true colors. You have to like listen to what she's like showing you. People show you who they are, but it's like sometimes we don't want to listen. So that's been the video, you guys. Yeah, like narcissists, yeah, they're not good. So yeah, you gotta let it go. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning into this video. Like I said, if you want to book a coaching session, email me at livenarcfree9@gmail.com, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.